Annamalai starts a party, he is likely to, and that party will not be at loggerheads with the BJP, will be a friendly party.
And BJP has come down from 11% vote share to
Less than
2% or
3%.
3%.
And 11% vote share again was due to the singular efforts of Annamalai. He did this Yen Man Yen Makkal Yatirai.
Do you think that he will get the patronage of the Sangh?
I think he will.
Sangh is not restricted. Sangh is not barred from supporting anyone else.
No, it is not. And there is absolutely no ideological difference between the Sangh's views and Annamalai's views. He is likely to get the support of some very popular. Annamalai himself is popular now in Tamil Nadu. He has a lot of supporters, particularly among the Gen Z. It is very likely that people like Rajinikanth might support him. The film music director, Ilayaraja.
Right.
He was a great music director in the 80s and 90s. We all grew up listening to the songs he scored music for. It is expected that he would lend his support. After all, it is now proven that it is not impossible that these two the entrenched Dravidian parties, DMK and ADMK, will be shown the door. Vijay has demonstrated that.
Hi, this is Pratim Ranjan Bose, and you are watching Podcast with Pratim. I have with me my one-time colleague and consulting editor of the Hindu Business Line in Chennai, Mr. M. Ramesh. Welcome to the show, Ramesh.
Thank you, Pratim. Happy to be with you. I mean, we go a very long way back.
For your introduction, Ramesh, I always held Ramesh as one of the finest reporters from Chennai.
Grateful to you for saying this.
So, Ramesh, we will today, with Ramesh, I will today discuss about Annamalai. Now, here is a case where a regional leader, and it is not from any ruling party and far from being a ruling party, the BJP. So Annamalai became quite an inspiration to all nationalists in India.
Yes.
That was outstanding. I must say he was quite an inspiration.
Yes.
That Annamalai has left BJP. He will form his own party.
Looks like that, yes.
So, Ramesh, what went wrong for the BJP Annamalai? BJP Tamil Nadu and Annamalai were almost synonymous. So what went wrong?
Yeah. You see, there is really no big animosity between BJP and Annamalai. One must stress that. Even now, even today. It is not that they are at each other's throats. Certainly not. Annamalai has had a couple of problems with BJP at two levels. At the central level and the state level. At the state level, you see what has happened is he came into politics suddenly parachuted into their midst. People have been around for 20 years, 30 years, working for the party, and here comes this guy, and he immediately becomes a rock star. Okay, he's gained all the popularity, all the fame, and inevitably it led to jealousy. It led to leg pulling. It led to jealousy, and it led to people not being very happy with his rise. So there were forces working against him. In fact, it is said that when he lost the Lok Sabha elections in 24, it was substantially because his own party colleagues worked against him, or at least did not work in his favor. These, of course, are theories. Nobody can say for sure, but it is widely believed that if these people, his colleagues in the party, especially there is a mention of a gang of four.
Yes.
We won't go into the names,
Right.
but four top leaders, they have simply not been in favor of Annamalai for their own personal reasons and a little bit of jealousy about Annamalai's meteoric rise in a very short time. So they had a problem, and they couldn't get along with Annamalai, and So operationally, there were issues there. That was one problem. With the center, however, with the central command, however, Annamalai had a different kind of problem. You see, you look at it from Modi Amit Shah's perspective. Now, they wanted to crack Bengal, they did. Their immediate attention is on getting enough numbers at the center in the parliament to get bills passed and so on. They do have a majority with Nitish and Chandrababu Naidu for sure, but it certainly would help if we had more members supporting in the parliament. So BJP would look at getting alliance partners who would back them at the center. But from Annamalai's perspective, this did not work because Annamalai's idea was very clear. He did not want BJP to piggy ride on any other party and end up like Congress did, for 60. Congress has now only got into some kind of a ministership after about 66 decades now. Annamalai clearly did not want that. Annamalai wanted BJP to work on its own, wait it out for 5 years, perhaps even 10 years, and then get into some kind of and then get into power. That there was a misalignment.
Taking the hard way to power.
Yes, taking the hard way, but a durable way.
Right.
Durable way. Wait it out for now, get into power later. That was his view. BJP at the center, I mean, again, neither is wrong here. I wouldn't say this stand is wrong or that stand is wrong. Perspectives differ, their immediate concerns, immediate imperatives differ, and therefore there was a misalignment between Annamalai's views to how to run the party in Tamil Nadu and Modi Amit Shah's views. They wanted to ally with the regional party, get numbers for their immediate needs in the parliament. So Annamalai, to answer your question, had these two problems essentially: one with the state level leaders, and the second with a slight misalignment in perspective with the center.
Right.
When I say center, I mean BJP Central Command.
Right.
Now, he has been unhappy for some time. It has been known that he is not quite happy. There is nothing to do with his. He opted out. He was the party president, Tamil Nadu party president, and he opted out. He was not asked to go. Many people think that he was asked to go and Nainar Nagendran was brought in. That is clearly not the case. He opted out because he did not want BJP to ally with ADMK at that time. Yes.
Right. Ramesh, nationally, if we look at it, say in Punjab, BJP tied up with Akali Dal. Then in Maharashtra, BJP was a long-time ally of Shiv Sena.
Yeah.
There are many such references. And later on, BJP, BJP swallowed them, literally.
Yes.
Right. So why that model wouldn't work or didn't work in Tamil Nadu?
So, BJP, you see, in these two states, perhaps not so much in Punjab, but certainly in Maharashtra, BJP had emerged by then as a strong force. Maybe with Annamalai, that is probably the thinking also, because if Annamalai starts a party, he is likely to, and that party will not be at loggerheads with the BJP, will be a friendly party, and eventually BJP might take it over, might swallow it, as you put it, or be in close alliance with that party all over.
No, what I was asking you is that why the same model of aligning with AIDMK today?
Yes. No, I got your point. You were asking me why it couldn't have happened with ADMK or DMK.
Right, and then emerging as the bigger partner over the years.
That was truly work in progress. Apparently, BJP's idea was to the same model they followed in Maharashtra, ally with ADMK and slowly take over when the opportune time comes. So, again, one of the reasons why the central command in BJP wanted to ally with ADMK was exactly what you were saying. Be with them and slowly gain vote share from them, take their vote share.
Right.
I mean, there's no secret about it. And there's nothing wrong with this either. Political parties, politics is all about elbowing out with the competition.
Right.
That was probably.
It's like if I may interject you, it's like the
Sure.
same we see in marketing, right?
Yeah.
A big brand first doing a joint venture with a
Yeah.
local brand, a foreign major doing a joint venture with a local brand.
Yes.
Sometime later, you will see that the local brand is taken over.
Yeah. Very clearly, if you want to extinguish an upcoming brand, the best way to do is to take it over. In this case, ADMK, you can't call it an upcoming party, but BJP would have done that. Probably working on those lines. Namalai's view was very clearly that if you want to go, if you have to oppose these two Dravidian parties, stand on your ideology, stand on your own feet, and then get into power later. It might take time. It would take
So
time. A
that is
lot
what
of
I was
time.
asking you. What was for example, in West Bengal, CPM tried to join hands with Congress. It didn't work, right?
Yeah.
Congress voters, the loyal voters, did not transfer votes to CPM. So
Yes.
similarly, so what is there a basic ideological difference between AIDMK and BJP, which is the bone of contention here?
Uh, you see, that BJP's perceived muscular Hindutva
Right,
is clearly the bone of contention, you know, and it is also seen as or touted as a Hindi party, a North Indian, an alien basically.
right,
So
right.
that is why this kind of an alliance did not, it was difficult for this to happen.
And BJP has come down from 11% vote share to
Less than
2% or
3%.
3%.
And 11% vote share again was due to the singular efforts of Annamalai. He did this Yen Man Yen Makkal Yatirai, that movement, and then that got him a lot of more popularity. As you said, BJP's share went from 3% to 11%. Then it has come back to what it was earlier, unfortunately.
Right. So going forward, Ramesh, now assuming Annamalai will come up with his party, and do you think that he will get the patronage of the Sangh?
I think he will. He will.
Okay, because
Because there is
Sangh is not restricted. Sangh is not barred from supporting anyone else.
no, it is not. And there is absolutely no ideological difference between the Sangh's views and Annamalai's views. Uh, Sangh also, as opposed to what is popularly perceived or made to look like, it is not really that very hard, muscular Hindutva vadis. No, they are for nation building.
Hmm.
Sangh is really for nation building. They are
Hmm.
not, as it is said, anti-Muslim or anti-anyone.
No, not at all. Their
Not at all.
definition of Hindutva is Indianness.
Indian. And the Supreme Court in one decision has upheld this also. So clearly the case. So I think they will like Annamalai's the soft Hindutva uh, stance. So there is no ideological difference. I don't see any reason why the Sangh will not back Annamalai in his efforts.
Okay. Now, how do you see Annamalai's story unfolding from here? I mean, let us do some fortune telling.
Yes. Yes, as you said, it is exactly fortune telling because whatever I'm going to say, it is in the realm of speculation
Right.
at the moment because Annamalai has not openly said anything. But from gleanings from people close to him, what we learn as what is likely to happen is that he will form some kind of a movement in the beginning. In Tamil, it is called Iyakkam, a movement, which might later morph into a political party. Now, the big question is if it is to be a political party, where is the money? Where is the organization? Where is the organization structure? Even with all these things, political parties have failed. How is Annamalai going to pull it off? Is the question. What we hear is that he is likely to get the support of some very popular. Annamalai himself is popular now in Tamil Nadu. He has a lot of supporters, particularly among the Gen Z. It is very likely that people like Rajinikanth might support him. Whether openly or tacitly, we wouldn't know. Rajinikanth, and then There is this very famous, very highly respected.
I don't understand this Rajnikant support thing. I mean, kindly explain. Because the other day you said that Rajnikant was asking or suggesting DMK and AIDMK to join hands. And today you are saying he may support Annamalai. So which way he actually is?
You clearly see again. Uh, Nobody knows for sure if those were his efforts. It is again speculated that he was, the speculation arose because he went and met Stalin.
Right,
And then people started whispering about this. He has
right,
himself denied this. He said it was only a courtesy call. We don't know what happened. But clearly that did not work.
right.
That did not work. It did not happen. So it is quite possible that he might change tack, support Annamalai. So I don't see any
So you
difficulty
see
there.
here a Dravidian North Indian and North Indian Hindutva quote unquote mixture coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's possible.
Okay. So what are the other interests or forces that may support Annamalai?
Yeah, you see, I was just going to come to that point. There's a very famous, very highly respected, godlike figure in Tamil film music, former, not former, film music director, Ilayaraja.
Ilayaraja, right.
He was a great music director in the 80s and 90s.
Hmm.
We all grew up listening to the songs he scored music for. It is expected that he would lend his support. And his brother, Ganga Yamaran, is a lyricist. He is also very popular. It is
Hmm.
possible that all these people, I mean, either way, Ilayaraja was a Rajya Sabha MP with BJP's blessings once.
Okay.
So he is close to BJP,
Hmm.
although he is probably not a part of the party itself, but there is an alignment. So with all the support of these people, Annamalai might try to build something up. Going forward, we'll have to see how it pans out. It all depends upon his personal. After all, it is now proven that it is not impossible that these two the entrenched Dravidian parties, DMK and ADMK, will be shown the door. So Vijay has demonstrated that. So it is possible that in the wake of this, Annamalai might do something.
That's a very interesting point that the old guards of Tamil Nadu politics
Yeah.
are shadowed or elbowed. So
Yes.
you see that as a trend or what? This
It
TDK,
is too early to say if it is a trend, but it does indicate a possibility. Does indicate a possibility.
some erosion in their credibility, right?
Yeah, yes. Earlier it was thought that something like that could never happen, but that notion is destroyed now, gone. So it is possible. So Annamalai might, it takes 2 points to make a straight line. At the moment we have 1 point, which is Vijay. But now Annamalai also clicks, then you have a straight line, and you can extend it to be a trend.
So what I get from you, correct me if I'm wrong, is that the Dravidian monolith that was there, right?
Yes.
So that is somehow the new generation is shifting away from it. Is it so?
Again, that would be too sweeping a statement to say that it's shifting away from it. Looks like they are looking at alternatives. They are open to looking at alternatives. Now, earlier, there used to be this very strong Tamil identity, Tamil
Right,
Asmita,
right,
Tamil, and then your anti-Hindi,
right.
all those things were the issues there, weighing clearly on the minds of young people. Today, it is more development, you know, where will I go from here, and stuff like that. So it is possible that it is very clear that
So you think the allergy to Hindi is coming down?
it is coming down a little.
Okay. It's still
At least
strong.
people are open to exploring other ideas.
Okay.
Now, as long as Hindi, see, as long as it is not seen as an imposition on them, people are open to learning Hindi. If somebody is imposing Hindi on them, then actually there is nobody imposing Hindi. In fact, the three language formula clearly does not impose anything. Three language formula says the third language can be any language, any Indian language of your choice. It doesn't have to be Hindi. But
And it is
because,
practical to learn Hindi, actually.
No,
That's
it's
all.
very practical to learn for two reasons. One, neither of us, Pratim, is a Hindi native
No.
speaker. Okay, we can
No.
speak Hindi. Why? Because it's one a very easy language to learn. You can pick up very quickly. And secondly, it is already spoken by 650 million people in India.
So
So
I
it's
was just telling this to someone. I was discussing that I next have to. I am now bilingual. I have Hindi and Bengali versions, so I have to go for Hindi to expand my market. So I always go by. I think you will agree that we go by the idea of market. That is.
yeah, absolutely. We are trained that way. We are trained to think that way.
So
You see,
so
the perception of, I mean, this point must be very clearly told. The perception of imposition of Hindi is not entirely without basis.
mm,
Okay. Now, if you go to a railway station, you at the ticket counter, you might find a person who can speak only Hindi.
mm,
It that also happens because of this. People here think that the government is somehow trying to, sneak in Hindi. True or not, I don't know. It is probably not true, but it is true that such a perception exists. And as long as such a perception exists, it's going to be very difficult for any national party to come in and make inroads here. That must be broken. Must be very clearly told, demonstrably told that Hindi, nobody is imposing any language on you. And if that concept of if people realize that nothing is being imposed on them, they will themselves learn Hindi, like I did once upon a time.
so for the audience in the Hindu in business line editorial, so we all probably. I mean, Ramesh and his colleagues always mixed some Hindi with English.
Oh
That is
yes, almost.
that is how we always went. So back to the topic, Ramesh, is that it's very interesting what you're saying. The way I get it is that this TVK and Annamalai can be a bridge between the next transition when
Very well put. Very well put, Pratim. Very well put. Yes.
right. So that is where their usefulness comes. Now, the
Yes.
last question to you. Bengal was also considered a strict no-go zone for BJP.
Yes.
In fact, it had remained a no-go zone for the national parties for last 50 years.
Yeah.
Right. And that myth is broken. You know
Yes.
that this year, the so-called quote-unquote Bengali Bhadralok, who,
Bhadrolok. Yeah.
right. So, so they voted for BJP, breaking all myths. Calcutta has 11 seats,
Yes.
5 went to BJP. And
Uh,
that includes the bastions of left. Once bastions of left, like Jadavpur, where I live in, Jadavpur, Toliganj, Rajbihari, which is a posh, uh, typically very upmarket area. Now, how does how do you look at it? I think, do you think that the Tamil Nadu story has,
uh,
to some extent, has something to some way can be related, even if distantly, to the Bengal political changes?
no, if your question, if I can interpret it as whether BJP can replicate that here in Tamil Nadu.
Or whether, I mean, whether that is, say, you as a Tamil voter, right? Or whether you see a silver lining here for Tamil Nadu, that the bastion of Dravidism may
Yes.
not survive for too long.
Yes. Yes. No. Uh, I mean, I'll give you two responses to that. One, see what Annamalai was able to do in a matter of 2 years. Okay. He got BJP's vote share on its own up from less than 3%. BJP used to be taunted as, made fun of as under Nota party. They get fewer votes than Nota itself. He brought it to a very respectable 11%. Okay.
Mm.
So it is possible for BJP to rise in this place. And secondly, uh, to your comparison of West Bengal, to your parallel of West Bengal, tell me, Pratim, how many years BJP worked on West Bengal? Several years, right? For quite some time. I mean, it did not happen overnight like Vijay came here. They had to work very, very hard. Now, that was again Annamalai's idea. If you work very hard at the ground, convince people that you're not a bad party, then people will come to you. If BJP works that hard in Tamil Nadu, it is very possible. And Annamalai has to some extent has demonstrated that.
Right. Last question and a quick one. How long, assuming that everything goes right for Annamalai, here is a movement, though you have to tell me what is that movement, what kind of movement do you expect? Is it a temple-oriented movement or what? Uh, so uh, then how long should it take, you think, for Annamalai to come in the limelight?
Okay,
Again,
he's already in the limelight. On the
I'm
point
saying
of
where
what,
he will be a powerful person.
got it. Now, it is not likely to be a temple-oriented movement. That won't work very well here. Um, Although there are very theistic Hindus here, but that may not cut ice. No, it won't be I mean, it will be something for development of Tamil Nadu kind of movement.
Okay.
Somebody told me that it is likely to be called Tamilaga Janata Party.
Come again.
Tamil Janata Party. Tamilaga
Tamil
Janata Party.
Janata Party. Okay.
Tamilaga Janata Party, it is called in Tamil.
Okay.
That is likely to be the name. And I have also been told, of course, this is still not confirmed, that Annamalai has already come up with some kind of a party flag and symbol and stuff like that. What is likely to happen is that, we have by-elections coming up in 5 assembly seats now. One
Okay.
where in Trichy, where Vijay has resigned his second constituency.
Okay.
So that has fallen vacant. There will be a bypoll there. And 4 ADMK people, 4 MLAs have resigned and joined the TVK. So that makes it 5. In these 5, it is very likely, political analysts say, that it's very likely that Annamalai will contest in this Perundurai constituency in Western Tamil Nadu. It is also said that he himself might contest. And if he contests, there are very, very high chances of his winning. So what we can expect to happen, reasonably expect to happen, is to see Annamalai in the assembly pretty soon. And then maybe from there he will build it on. We'll have to
So
see
that's
finally.
interesting. We see it's the same design here. TVK came up and soon, I mean, right before an election and just joined and
Yes.
soon swept the polls. When is the by-election due, by the way?
Oh, they haven't announced it, but it should
So
happen
in
very
6 months, it has to be within six
Oh,
months.
absolutely. Within 6 months. It won't even take
So
that
we
long.
are going to see, we may see Annamalai coming once again entering the assembly.
Yes. Not once again. He was never in the assembly earlier.
Right.
So he will enter the assembly. It's very likely.
Okay.
So he will start an EACOM. It will become a political party, and then he will contest. And there is also a very strong speculation that all this is happening with the blessings of BJP itself.
No,
Now,
fair.
BJP top brass is not unhappy about these developments. They know that if Annamalai, if he's an MLA, if his party wins some seats, either at the assembly level or parliament level, it will be anyway kind of a BJP ally. So BJP is not unhappy with it. BJP is all willing to give its blessings for this new party. So
BJP is
it takes
not
us back to the
unhappy.
very first question. Annamalai has come out of BJP without any animosity. That is what I would like non-Tamil viewers to know. There's no animosity between Annamalai and BJP. Some differences, yes, but no animosity.
Right. So BJP is not, there is no animosity between the two. Most importantly, the Sangh would always look forward to the spread of nationalism.
Yes.
So they have reasons to back. And Annamalai is one leader from South, which India watched.
Yes.
So let's end this podcast at that note. Thank you, Ramesh, for joining in.
Lovely. Thank you, Pratim. Very nice talking to you.